Hello Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Scorpio, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energies. With all that being said, Scorpio, let's get started. How does Scorpio currently view this relationship? Okay, Scorpio. So we do have the Judgment card, we do have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we also have the Four of Wands. In regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship. For some of you, you could very well be patiently waiting for someone from your past to resurface back up here for you. If you are waiting for someone from your past to resurface back up here for you, it is somebody that you have every intentions of wanting to essentially reconcile with and get back together with. I am definitely getting that. Now this could have a lot to do with you needing to essentially make a decision as well about this connection that you currently find yourself in. It's a connection that you've invested a lot of time and energy towards. So that Judgment card coming out here, you know, you could be contemplating a really, really big decision in reference to this person that you currently find yourself connecting with. So let's look at the Judgment card here because I'm getting two different storylines. Tell me more about the Judgment card. Okay, so we do have the Ace of Swords, we do have the Ten of Wands, and then we also have the Ace of Pentacles. For those of you who are patiently waiting for this person from your past to essentially come back, you know, a lot of you, you know, might be under the impression that maybe this person has already moved forward and moved on with their life already. So maybe you should do the same because you don't really see this person resurfacing back up here for you. Now, this could also have a lot to do with you contemplating like a really big decision that you have to essentially make in reference to this person that you currently find yourself connecting with. It's the energy of should I stay or should I go? And if I do go, what is my life going to look like? What is it going to consist of? Am I going to be happy? Am I not going to be happy? Am I going to be better off without this person in my life or with this person in my life? So I am definitely getting those two different storylines for you, Scorpio. But let's look at this person and see how they're currently viewing their relationship with you. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles, so Justice card, and then we also have the Four of Pentacles. If this is somebody that you're essentially waiting on to essentially reconcile with, I do feel like this is somebody who is definitely sticking to this decision of theirs, you know, as far as like not revisiting this connection between the two of you and are contacting you, because this person could have decided that they're just going to go no contact. It could be that simple, but I do want to look at the Justice card a little bit more just to kind of get a rough idea of what's going on here on their end. Okay, so when it comes down to their relationship with you, Scorpio, this is you, you know, waiting for someone to resurface back up here for you. It appears to me that their relationship with you, it was definitely affecting them in a very, very negative way. It was causing them to overthink things constantly. The relationship in itself was starting to kind of drain them and kind of weigh them down is basically what I'm gathering. It also created a lot of worry and concern in their life. But now that you guys are not together, it's as if they find themselves in a better place mentally, spiritually, and emotionally because they're not dealing with the things that they had to deal with in this dynamic that they once upon a time had with you. And this is why they find themselves in such a good place, because they're not dealing with the things that they were dealing with when they were in this dynamic that they share with you. Now, if this person decided to walk away from this relationship, I do see this person trying their hardest to really stick to this decision of theirs. It's not an easy decision to essentially stick by, is basically what I'm gathering. And it's primarily because they might feel tempted to revisit this connection all over again, but I do see them forcing themselves not to. Now, if this has anything to do with you contemplating whether or not you should stay and or go, believe it or not, this person is doing the exact same thing. They are definitely spending a lot of time reflecting on their relationship with you and how it has essentially affected them, you know, over time and changed them over time. And personally, they don't necessarily like it. So it looks like this person's contemplating if they should stay or if they should essentially go. And right now, it just kind of looks like they're holding off on making a decision because they don't really know, you know, where they want to be or how they essentially want to basically move forward, whether that be with you and or without you. All right, let's go back to you, Scorpio. How does Scorpio currently feel? Okay, so we do have the Three of Swords, we have the Hangman, and then we also have the Eight of Swords. If this is you waiting for somebody to resurface back up here for you, I'm just getting like an energy of like denial, you know, coming from you. It's as if like you can't believe that it's like really, really over between you and this person. I feel like because this person has yet to contact you and or run after you, it does kind of have you falling into this energy of, I can't believe it's really, really over. Like there's no way that they're really, really done with me. It just kind of looks like you're having a hard time accepting the fact that things are really done and over with between you and this person. And the reason why you're having a hard time accepting this is because this is not what you want to essentially happen, obviously. Now, if this is somebody that you still currently find yourself romantically involved with and you're contemplating whether or not you should stay in or go, it does appear to me that you do have many reasons why you want to get up and go. A lot of you feel like you're not going to stop suffering within your relationship with this person. So it's pretty evident to me that this relationship brings a lot of suffering into your life, but it also brings a lot of suffering into their life. And a lot of you are under the impression that the only way to escape this pain and suffering that you find yourself essentially going through within your relationship with them would be to leave the marriage and a relationship. And to be honest, same applies for them. It's like they feel like the only way to escape this pain and suffering is to get up and go and walk away from this and just call it quits. But again, with the Hangman coming out here, it kind of looks like you're not sure if that's even what you want to essentially do. How does this person currently feel? All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles to the Page of Wands, and then we also have the Five of Wands. So if you currently find yourself, like I said, patiently waiting on someone from your past, to resurface, back up here, for you. I do see this person trying their hardest to like not think about you or hyper focus on you and whatever happened here between the two of you. Like I do see this person trying their hardest to just look ahead and just look forward, and not look back and just focus on them and their career. But I'm getting that this person's very, very focused on money. I am definitely getting that. But with the Page of Wands to the Five of Wands coming out here, I feel like there's something happening in this person's life that's distracting them from what they want to essentially focus on, which is themselves and their money. So let's look at what's distracting this person. Tell me more about the Five of Wands to the Page of Wands. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Wands to the Ten of Cups. It feels like a lot of family stuff that's going on, honestly, on their behalf. So it could be family drama, that's definitely a possibility. But I do see this person creating distance between them and whoever these people are, individual is, that's trying to like create like a distraction in this person's life. Because I feel like they already have a lot going on as it is because of this ending, right, between the two of you. And they just want to focus on their money. They just want to focus on, their growth and their expansion. Nothing more, nothing less. But it kind of looks like there's some like family matter stuff going on within this person's life. It just looks like a bunch of family drama, to be totally honest. And it looks like they're going to start to create distance between them and this family member. Now, this is somebody that you currently find yourself connecting with, okay? As this person is trying to contemplate whether or not they should continue to proceed forward in this dynamic that they share with you or not, I do believe that they're experiencing some other things going on in their life, like family drama, family stuff is kind of what I keep getting. Which it is going to create some distraction, for this person. I think the moment that they start to realize that this family drama is creating a lot of distractions in their life to the point where they can't really focus on what they want to focus on, which has a lot to do with their career, but it also has a lot to do with them figuring out what they're going to do with you, right? In this dynamic that they share with you. So I do see them creating some distance between them and like their family members, or this family member in particular. Because it just kind of looks like a family member of theirs is kind of like coming along and bringing unnecessary drama and chaos and dysfunction into their life. And they already have a lot going on as it is, right? They're trying to figure out if they want to proceed forward with you or not. They're trying to focus on their career or their business if they have one. So this is the last thing they want to, entertain, which is like the drama that's going on within the family and stuff like that. Okay. What actions? Will Scorpio take towards this person or moving forward? So we do have the Queen of Wands. We have the Two of Cups, the Star. You guys are both showing up harnessing feminine energy. Okay, so let's talk about that. When we see feminine on feminine energy, and I'm not talking about the gender here because this could be a relationship between two men, two women, a man and a woman. gender doesn't really matter, okay, when it comes down to tarot. I promise it doesn't. So because we see you harnessing feminine energy and your person's harnessing feminine energy, there's bound to be tension and conflict. There's bound to be tension and conflict. When we see feminine on feminine energy, just like when we see masculine on masculine energy, you know, these two are bound to bump heads with one another. It just is what it is. So here's the thing. Because you're showing up as a Queen of Wands and your person showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, that's kind of telling me that they're not getting what they need out of you and you're not getting what you need out of them. Hence the tension and conflict, right, between you and this person. Because the feminine energies are big on, like, you know, wanting to essentially receive, waiting to essentially receive what they feel like they honestly deserve, right? You're not really getting a version, you know, of this person that you truly feel like you honestly deserve. You're not getting that version from this person that you feel like you deserve from them. And they're not getting that version of you that they feel like they truly do deserve from you. So you guys are not giving each other what each other wants, is basically what it is. And that's why there's so much tension and conflict between the two of you. Perfect example. Let's just say you want this person to change, but they refuse to change, and they want you to change, but you refuse to change. It's just that simple. And this is why you guys are experiencing tension and conflict with one another, is because you're not giving them what they want and they're not giving you what you basically want. Now with the Star to the Two of Cups coming out here, it's evident to me that you don't want to walk away from this dynamic here between you and this person, that you do want to heal things, you know, with this person and fix things with this person, repair things with this person, because you do perceive them as like the one for you. But the problem is that the tension and the conflict is going to continue to remain there until you guys start giving one another what each other wants. Okay, yeah, you guys are still showing up, harnessing a lot of feminine energy. You're harnessing feminine energy, and so are they. We do have the Knight of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, so Strength card. You know, I am definitely getting that this person is very determined to make this dynamic between the two of you work moving forward. So you guys are definitely on the same page when it comes down to making this dynamic between the two of you work. I am definitely getting that for those of you who are still together. So I do see you guys sticking with one another, but the tension and conflict is never going to go away until you start giving them what they want and they start giving you what you want, okay? Now, if this has anything to do with, like, you know, you patiently waiting on someone from your past to resurface back up here for you, I do see this person eventually caving in and reaching out to you. I do see that definitely happening, and that's when I see a reconciliation taking place here between you and this person. So it's not as over as you think it is, even though it might seem that way because they're not calling you or texting you, you haven't seen them, and God only knows how long. Doesn't necessarily mean this relationship is over between you and this person, because I do see this person eventually gravitating towards you and eventually caving in. And once they do, that's when I see a reconciliation taking place between you and this person. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.